Hi, today is July 26, 2023, and here are my poems for the day. The first one is poem number 1203 for the year, These Two Pints. Eventually, these 2 pints of non-dairy Ben & Jerry's frozen dessert will no longer be in their containers. The Boom Chocolatta core and the Phish Food will be inside of me instead. I hope I will devour them with grace and dignity and at appropriate times, like, for example, not for breakfast. I don't think I've ever had frozen dessert, aka fake ice cream, for breakfast, or real ice cream for that matter. Oh, wait, I would sometimes put ice cream in my morning coffee when I was in my 20s. When I was in my 20s, I might have gone through these 2 pints of Ben & Jerry's in a couple of days, but today is Wednesday, and I have had these 2 pints since Saturday. One of them remained unopened until yesterday. That may sound like restraint, but real restraint would have been to have not bought these 2 pints in the first place. Poem number 1204, like a nickel. I often resist the frozen dessert at the supermarket. For example, I never buy it when it isn't on sale, but Saturday they only wanted $3.99 a pint, and I remember going shopping for Mama back in the motherfucking 70s, and a pint of Haagen-Dazs was $1.99, so like 50 years later, and the Ben & Jerry's is only double the price when it's on sale. That's not bad inflation at all, because I remember going shopping for Mama and noticing that the price of salt, it was like a nickel. I came home one day after going shopping for Mama, and I was like, Mama, did you know you could get a 26-ounce thing of Morton's table salt for only a motherfucking nickel? We should invest in that shit. That shit is going to go up. We never did invest in that shit, and now that same 26-ounce container is like $1.59, whereas you can get 2 pints of Ben & Jerry's for less than $8. Only 2 cents less than $8, but still. Poem number 1205, Shopping for Mama. It wasn't lost on me that I said shopping for Mama. I never went shopping for Papa. At some point, my father got into Mexican cooking and made enchiladas a few times, and when he would do that, he shopped for the ingredients himself, but I don't remember him ever doing regular grocery shopping. He might have done it, but I don't remember. So if I went shopping when I was a kid, I was shopping for Mama and never for Papa. It was the 70s, and there was Ms. Magazine and the ERA and Roe v. Wade, and Mama had a job, and it seemed like maybe at some point Papa would help out a little around the house, but no, it was up to Mama to take care of that shit. So when I went shopping for Mama. Poem number 1206, Hard. That shit is hard, like a rod of steel. You couldn't break that shit in half if you tried. You would have to saw that shit in half. That's how hard that shit is. Of course, if you sawed that shit in half, you wouldn't be able to do very much with that shit anymore. That shit would be basically worthless if you sawed it in half. Maybe you could donate that shit to science or feed it to the dog after it's softened up, because if you sawed that shit in half, it would probably get soft pretty fucking quick and it would stay soft. But right now, that shit is hard. That shit is hard as steel. You may not want to know about it, and you may not want to do anything about it, but that shit is hard. That shit is hard. And the last poem of the day, poem number 1207, Collapsed Crane. At 7:30 this morning, a crane collapsed near Hudson Yards. The Times said only one person was injured, and the injuries suffered were minor. The car of the crane caught fire. Then the arm of the crane collapsed and crashed into a building as it fell. The Times said people on the corner of 40th Street and 8th Avenue could be seen staring up and taking photos. I mean, of course they could be seen doing that. I walk by a lot of shit, but if a crane collapsed, I would stare up and take photos. Of course I fucking would. I took a photo of 2 pints of Ben & Jerry's. If I saw a crane collapse, do you think I wouldn't take a photo of that shit? Of course I fucking would. Get the fuck out of here. Alright, that's it. Sorry about the droning. I tried to tape this 2 times. The droning stopped for a minute, but then it started up again. I'm not doing this again. But I do appreciate you. I do. Thank you. I appreciate you. I really fucking appreciate you. Thank you.